hospital for timely and efficient services to the residents. The county government has invested in expanding access to basic primary services by operationalizing new health centers across the county. This development has reduced travel time and healthcare-related costs for thousands of Kirinyaga residents by up to 40%. Back in 2017, Kirinyaga County had 65 operational health centers. Since then, we have consistently grown our network of health centers and dispensaries with 20 new facilities, 12 of which are already operationalized, 4 which have already been completed and waiting for human resource, and another 4 which are nearing completion. Upon their commissioning, the total number of health facilities across the county will reach 85, marking a significant milestone in our journey towards accessible, equitable healthcare for all. These facilities provide essential outpatient services, antenatal care, immunization, and basic diagnostic, bringing healthcare closer to the people and enabling early detection and treatment without the burden of long hospital referrals. A prime example is Umoja Dispensary in Wamumu Ward, which now serves over 3,000 residents who previously had to walk more than 8 kilometers to access care at facilities like Siagini and Kiandegwa Dispensary. New laboratories at lower-level health facilities now enable on-site testing for antenatal care, tuberculosis, HIV, diabetes, and other conditions, greatly accelerating diagnosis, treatment, and health outcomes. A standout example is their Riakethiga Dispensary Laboratory, which serves over 10,000 patients annually. It now offers on-site testing for TB, for malaria, blood sugar, and antenatal profiles, reducing delays and improving service delivery for the community. Our cancer center in Kirogoya is operational, where we are offering services including breast, prostate, cervical, and gastrointestinal cancer screening, enabling early detection. The center also became the first in Kenya to introduce thermal ablation technology for treating precancerous cervical lesions. We also vaccinate more than 32,000 girls annually against HPV, a main risk factor for cervical cancer. We have significantly enhanced the county ambulance referral system, streamlining medical transfers both within and beyond our borders. As a result, ambulance response time has dropped to under 40 minutes from dispatch to arrival at a public health facility. The investment in health sector has improved key indicators in the county, such as antenatal coverage has improved from 45 to 63%. The reduction of maternal mortality ratio has reduced from 88 to 55 deaths in every 100,000 live births. Neonatal mortality rate, number of children who die within 28 days of birth, has decreased from 26 to 10 deaths in every 1,000 live births. Skilled birth attendance proportion of mothers delivering in health facility has improved from 87 to 92%. Immunization coverage, percentage of children fully immunized by 12 months has improved to 91%. Mother-to-child transmission of HIV has reduced from 13 to 6.5%, amongst the best in the country. TB treatment success rate, percentage of successfully treated has increased to 89%, and it is also worthwhile noting that by November 2025, 64% of Kirinyaga residents were registered under the Social Health Authority. $150 health workers have been hired in addition to the cadres that are already existing. This includes general surgeons, gynecologists, oncologists, neurologists, orthopedic surgeons, pediatricians, amongst others. New specialized services that have been introduced in the county since 2017 include orthopedic surgery services, urology services, oncology services, neurology services, and epidemiology services, amongst others. Previously, residents had to travel outside the county to seek these services, often at great cost and inconvenience, leading to unnecessary deaths. Kirinyaga has also embraced digital health solutions to improve management and accountability. In 2023, Kerugoya County Referral Hospital went completely paperless in all outpatient services, significantly improving service delivery. Now, all our level 4 hospitals, health centers, and dispensaries are equipped with an electronic health information system. This yields real-time patient data across health facilities, streamlining care coordination and reducing paperwork. The system is also integrated with the SHA system, reducing delays in claims submission to SHA and tracking reimbursements. Kirinyaga's achievements are underpinned by key health financing reforms, chief among them the Facility Improvement Fund, the FIF. Under the FIF model, each public hospital now keeps and manages its own revenue, user fees, and SHA reimbursement through facility-level committees and management team. In the past financial year, the FIF target was 237 million, which they surpassed with 213.5 million to collect a high of 431.5 million. As a result, hospitals can promptly repair critical equipment or pay for their electricity, casual wages without waiting for county allocation. On community health services, the county has engaged 854 community health promoters, distributed across 115 community health units within the county. In conjunction with the national government, the county has been paying the monthly stipend for the CHPs. These CHPs are linked to our public health facilities and have mapped households within their localities. They conduct door-to-door outreach on immunization, hygiene, non-communicable diseases, awareness, and make referral to clinics to provide family-level care. Health in Kirinyaga is not just a service, it is a promise. In Kirinyaga, we have kept that promise. We have built not just hospitals, but also equipped, hired healthcare workers, and purchased medical supplies to operationalize them. We have treated not just illness, but we have also restored the hope and dignity of the Kirinyaga people. Honorable members, Mr. Speaker, on agriculture. 8 years ago, our farmers were fragmented and each one toiled individually with little support. The sector was marred with poor access to inputs, low productivity, and underdevelopment. Households have benefited directly from multiple agricultural value chain, including tomato, rice, dairy, poultry, coffee, avocado, apiculture, aquaculture, goats, and pig farming. We have supported 804 farmers groups with more than 253 to strengthen production and marketing. To enhance access to affordable credit and markets, the county established 20 multi-value chain circles in every ward and supported with 21 million for office setup, farmer mobilization, and financial services. As a result of these interventions, we have marked significant growth in agricultural production. For example, coffee earnings in Kirinyaga have seen significant increase, with some factories in 2024 and 2025 season paying between Kenya shillings 100 to 148 per kilogram of coffee cherry. Gakoyoine factory in Kirinyaga County received the highest payout in Kenya of Kenya shillings 148 shillings per kilogram of cherry at the final auction of the 2024-2025 season. Gakami Coffee Factory was the second highest in Kenya with 145 shillings per kilo. Our coffee has continued to earn a place in the world coffee arena due to its good quality, and our Kirinyaga Slopes Coffee Brokerage Company, which we are supporting with the expansion of warehouses, is now among the top performer nationally. Coffee production stands at 42,000 metric tons, earning farmers 6 billion shillings annually. In Mwea, interventions in water distribution upon the completion of the Thiba Dam, farmers are now growing rice in 3 seasons compared to 1 season previously. As a result, Mwea Irrigation Scheme is now Kenya's leading rice producer, accounting for approximately 80% of the national rice output, with a current total production of 210,000 metric tons, up from 90,000 metric tons in 2017. And this with an income of 15 billion shillings annually to our Kirinyaga farmers. Kirinyaga is also the leading tomato producing county in Kenya, with annual production rising significantly in recent years. The county government actively supports farmers by promoting high-yield varieties, providing capacity building, and establishing markets. These efforts have increased production of tomatoes from 46,000 tons in 2017 to 116,000 metric tons currently. This earns our farmers approximately 6.9 billion shillings annually. Dairy farming is also a significant sector in Kirinyaga, and farmers have been supported by improving cattle breeds through artificial insemination, enhancing animal feed production, disease control, capacity building for dairy cooperatives and extension services. The dairy production has increased from 2.5 liters per cow to 7 liters per cow daily, translating to an annual production of about 86 million liters of milk, worth 3.1 billion shillings annually. Kirinyaga County's current avocado production is also estimated to be around 15,000 metric tons annually and valued at approximately 300 million shillings. The county government has implemented initiatives to boost production to increase this output to 21,000 metric tons, which could generate an upward of 700 million shillings to our farmers. In response to declining land productivity in traditional crop-dominated zones, Kirinyaga County has boldly embraced aquaculture as a strategic pillar of agricultural diversification. This shift has propelled the county to national prominence. Kirinyaga is now ranked 5th in fish pond production in the country. Fish farming has become more than an alternative livelihood. It is a lifeline for families, a launchpad for youth employment, and a cornerstone for our food security strategy. Through targeted support to over 510 farmers group, the county has rolled out the climate-smart fish ponds stocked with high-yield tilapia and catfish breeds, ensuring resilience and profitability. The impact is tangible. Annual aquaculture output has surged from 29.4 metric tons to 71.3 metric tons in 2024. To further strengthen the value chain, the county established a fish aggregation center in Kiaga, enabling bulking and preliminary processing of harvests. Today, this thriving sector generates approximately Kenya shillings 30 million annually for our farmers. Poultry production in Kirinyaga is growing, with a significant boost from the county government, which has increased egg production by 1 million eggs annually. The county government has supported this through construction of chicken houses and investing in an animal feed factory to produce about 220 bags of feed daily. Additional support includes the egg hatching business and a focus on improved breeds such as kienyeji, kenbro, and kuroila. In apiculture, the county produces an estimated 359 tons of honey per year. There are about 13,000 beehives in total, which include modern, Langstroth, and kenyatta hives, as well as traditional log hives. This initiative has helped farmers groups to generate significant income, and some groups reporting sales of 200 kilograms of honey for Kenya's shillings 200,000. Each supported group is expected to produce about 30 kilograms of honey per hive annually. Other sectors of agriculture that are continuously growing include dairy goat rearing, pig farming, and organic indigenous vegetable farming. On market access and digitization, farmers have benefited from digital platforms for pricing, extension services, and market linkages, boosting incomes and reducing post-harvest losses for household needs. It is a driver of sustainable economic empowerment. Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable members, on trade and investment, as we celebrate improved agricultural production, we acknowledge that our farmers still suffer post-harvest losses due to limited storage and processing facilities. To catalyze industrial growth and expand market access, the county has prioritized the development of the upcoming Sagana Industrial City, a transformative complex comprising an export processing zone, a special economic zone, and the affordable housing component, and a sports complex. This integrated development is underpinned by modern infrastructure, including reliable power, water supply, sewerage, and waste management system. The EPZ is currently at 60% completion and is designed to attract export-oriented manufacturing through globally competitive incentives and infrastructure. The County Aggregation and Industrial Park, located within the SEZ, are envisioned as integrated hubs that consolidate agricultural produce, enhance value addition and marketing. Our CAIP in Kirinyaga is currently at 90% completion, marking a significant milestone in the county's industrialization agenda. Upon completion, the warehouses will be leased to investors to establish aggregation and value addition industries, with a focus on high potential value chains such as tomato, avocado, macadamia, and bananas. Together, these two components position the Sagana Industrial Park as a flagship driver of industrialization, job creation, and inclusive economic transformation in the region. Once fully operational, the industrial city is projected to create over 10,000 direct jobs and over 170,000 indirect jobs, significantly boosting household incomes and reducing unemployment in the county. The Kirinyaga Investment and Development Agency, KIDA, is mandated by its establishing act, is spearheading the coordination and operationalization of the industrial park. In addition to infrastructure rollout, KIDA is leading investor onboarding, ensuring that partnerships are strategic, well-supported, and aligned with the county's long-term economic transformational agenda. To date, through KIDA, we have received expressions of interest from over 63 potential investors keen to partner with us in the industrial city. Notably, tomato and avocado processing have already secured committed investors, and implementation works are at an advanced stage. This momentum affirms our industrial viability as a transformative engine for agro-industrial growth in Kirinyaga. To enable aggregation and to provide decent working conditions for the farmers and traders, the county government, through the 8 years, has constructed 18 markets through our county budget allocation. These markets include Kagio Clothes, Kagio Cereals Markets, Sagana, Kagumo, Kerugoya Open Market, Kerugoya Fruits Market, Makutano, Waiguru Phase 1, Kutus Phase 1, Kirinyaga, Kiamotogo, Gedore, Gadoge, Togonye, Riakiania, and Karumandi. Collectively, these markets house over 5,400 traders and approximately 20,000 traders who access these markets for trade. Recognizing the fact that the county has limited resources, my administration embarked on strategic lobbying to the national government, of which the fruits are already evident, and we have 12 additional markets, out of which 8 are already ongoing and nearing completion, including Kibingoti, Kutus Phase 2, Mukarara, Kembembe, Kirinyaga Phase 2, Kagio, Kiombo, and Wamomo. The other 4 are in various stages of design, which include Waiguru Phase 2, Kagumo Phase 2, Kerugoya Clothes Market, and Mukinduri Market. These markets, once completed, will house additional 4,600 traders, bringing the total traders in Kirinyaga in our markets to over 10,000. Kirinyaga County has cultivated a fertile environment for investment, unlocking growth across diverse sectors. Strategic infrastructure upgrades, streamlined licensing procedures, and targeted support for small and medium enterprises have made the county a magnet for investors seeking stability, opportunity, and community impact. The rise of new rice mills, fish hatcheries, ecotourism lodges, and value addition hubs reflect not just economic expansion, but a deliberate policy shift towards inclusive, locally anchored development. Our trade sector is therefore no longer informal and invisible. It is structured, supported, and scaling. Local businesses are growing, incomes are rising, and Kirinyaga is becoming a honorable members, Mr. Speaker. On transport, roads, public works, and housing, Kirinyaga County reaffirmed its commitment to infrastructure as a backbone of development. Between 2017 and 2025, we invested deliberately in building and maintaining an extensive network of roads, bridges, and urban infrastructure. We have graded over 7,000 kilometers and graveled over 2,200 kilometers of roads. Following the weather patterns and other natural factors, these roads require continual maintenance. In view of this, and through the ward-based projects, in the current financial year, the county has budgeted a total of 281 million for road maintenance, installation of box culverts, lease of maram, and equipment and fuel, which is expected to grade and gravel a further 946 kilometers of feeder roads. The governor's official residence, setting a pace in modern architecture while saving the county up to 40% of actions of all projects such as ECDE classrooms, dispensaries and health centers, and ward offices, bridges and culverts, amongst others, ensuring quality control and local labor engagement and timely delivery. You can bear me witness that our towns were once muddy, dusty, and poorly drained. But today, Kirinyaga is rewriting that story. Through strategic investment in urban infrastructure, we have laid over 118,550 square meters of cabro and upgraded drainage systems across our 7 major towns, such as Kagumo, Kerugoya, Kirinyaga, Kutus, and Waiguru. This transformation has decongested our urban centers, boosted business operations, and elevated the day-to-day experience for traders, commuters, and residents. What was once a challenge is now a source of pride, proof that when we pave the way, prosperity follows. Honorable members, on lands, physical planning, and urban development, Kirinyaga County advanced its vision for orderly growth and sustainable development through strategic investment in lands, physical planning, and urban transformation. The county finalized key zoning plans and land using frameworks that now guard infrastructure expansion, housing projects, and commercial investments with clarity and equity. Digitalization of land records and streamlined approval processes have reduced disputes and improved public trust. Urban centers like Kirinyaga, Sagana, and Waiguru are being reshaped with modern drainage systems, green spaces, and structured street layouts, ushering in a new era to return these lands to rightful community use for schools, for hospitals, for housing projects, and agricultural development. It is a move that directly touches the lives of ordinary citizens, reaffirming that the county's progress must serve the people and not private interests. For years, residents have spoken about parcels of public land that were grabbed, fenced off, or left idle while communities lacked basic services. By acting decisively, my administration has restored public faith in government. This isn't just about land, it's about rebuilding trust and restoring dignity. We have also established a modern geographic information system, a GIS laboratory in our county headquarters in Kutus, enabling the digitalization of land records across 135 market and trading centers, improving planning and accuracy, transparency, and efficiency in land administration. We have also tenure to the residents who have lived without ownership documents for decades. To further strengthen urban infrastructure and enhance our disaster response system, we have completed the construction of a modern fire station at Kutus, and we are in the process of acquiring 2 new firefighting engines and equipping the fire station for timely response to fire disasters in the county. We're shaping our towns with purpose and securing land with fairness so that every citizen can build, belong, and thrive. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, on education. Our investment in education is an investment in the future and for the future. We are committed to ensuring that no child is left behind as far as access to education is concerned. Through the county bursary program, we have cumulatively disbursed 540.7 million to needy students, a kitty that we improved from 49.1 million in 2017-2018 to 146 million in 2023-2024. Understanding the challenge that there was in disbursing the bursaries in 2024-2025 year, we have endeavored to solve that by signing the Intergovernmental Partnership Agreement on Support to Education with the Ministry of Education, assisted by the IGTRC, and we're in the process of gazettement, upon which this Honorable House will be given a copy as evidence to enable the county to disburse the bursary allocation for this financial year of a total of 126.5 million shillings. On infrastructure expansion, the county constructed and renovated ECD classrooms, ensuring safe child-friendly learning environment. New furniture, water tanks, play equipment were provided to enhance early learning. The county also provided free school uniforms to over 15,000 ECD learners, boosting the school enrollment. Our continuous improvement of infrastructure and provision of adequate learning and teaching materials in our ECDE centers has led to improved enrollment from 13,000 learners in 2017 to 16,398 learners in 2025. While the absorption of teachers into a permanent and pensionable scheme has boosted morale and improved service delivery at the centers. On digital literacy and innovation, select schools have been equipped with ICT devices and digital tools, preparing learners for a tech-driven future and bridging the digital divide. The program will continue to expand to more centers through strategic partnership and collaboration. We have also revitalized our technical and vocational education and training TVET institution through infrastructural and service delivery reforms, enhancing enrollment from 889 students in 2017 to 1,332 students in 2025. We have also introduced digital skills program in our youth polytechnics to help our young people tap onto online job opportunities and the growing digital economy. I am glad that following our youth empowerment and vocational training initiatives, many of our young people have started their own enterprises or secured meaningful employment, transforming livelihoods and inspiring reliance. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, on water, natural resources, environment, and climate change. Our investment in water infrastructure and climate resilience is not just about pipes and boreholes. It's about dignity, health, and opportunity. By expanding access to clean water and empowering our communities to lead environmental action, we are laying the foundation for a greener, fairer, and more prosperous Kirinyaga. As we all know, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, and compared to other sub-counties, Mwea was lagging in water coverage, both for domestic and irrigation. This is why in this current financial year, we have allocated for Phase 1 100 million shillings for the expansion of water in Mwea sub-county. Through the Kutus Kimbimbi backwater extension of the main pipeline and feeder lines, Gathiriri, Tebere, and Thiba wards will be serviced. Through the extension of the Kiandongu, Mutihi bulk water extension, Mutihi and Wamumu wards will be serviced. Nyangati and parts of Gathiriri and Tebere will be serviced by the rehabilitation of the Nyamindi intake. Kangai ward will be serviced through the extension of existing lines to areas such as Koimboini, Kangai, and Karie. Lastly, Morindoko ward will be serviced through the completion of the Mugaro water project. Through deliberate investment and community collaboration, we have already implemented over 200 water projects across the county, raising the number of active water projects from 170 in 2017 to 370 currently, and extending safe and reliable water to over 100,000 households. This includes drilling and equipping 75 boreholes for construction of 75 boreholes and the construction of storage tanks, treatment facilities, and extensive distribution networks. The above investments in water projects collectively increase household connections from 67,790 in 2017 to the current 139,596, reducing the burden of fetching water from distant or unsafe sources, leading to improved hygiene, reduction in waterborne diseases, enhancement of economic productivity through small-scale irrigation, livestock rearing, construction and expansion of cottage industries, amongst others. Honorable members, Mr. Speaker, recognizing that effective service delivery must be anchored in institutional strength, we successfully facilitated the reforms of the Kirinyaga County Water and Sanitation Company, Kiko Wasco, to a county government parastatal. This reform has enhanced accountability, improved operational efficiency, and position the utility to serve our growing population better. To curb water losses and strengthen sustainability, the county government installed a master meter at the Moratiri water treatment plant, allowing for accurate monitoring of water production against consumption, which has reduced from 59% to 47% as we target to bring it below 35% by the next year. On sewerage connectivity and the completion of the Kutu sewerage project at Ahiti Ndomba, the water company is targeting to connect 40,000 households in Kirinyaga, Kutus, and Kagumo, as well as institutions like Kirinyaga University, further protecting our water sources from the imminent danger of effluents and the urban development. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, walking through the county, you will bear me witness that we have greatly improved on the cleanliness of the county. Through the Environment Department, we have deployed 75 waste collection skips and 2 skip loaders across major urban centers, enhancing waste collection and transportation from 100 tons previously collected to 180 tons daily, improving cleanliness within our urban areas and reducing environmental pollution and health risks in the community. These efforts have yielded tangible results, including 85% reduction in visible urban waste, cleaner towns, and growing community awareness. On sustainable waste and management, we are also at the forefront of championing climate change resilience through the financing locally led climate action program, through the implementation of projects that address water scarcity, land degradation, and community vulnerability. Under this program, together with other ward-based programs, 7,000 LPG gas kits were distributed to vulnerable households, drastically reducing indoor air pollution, deforestation, and carbon emission. The county has also planted approximately 8.2 million trees to raise our county tree cover from 18.52% in 2017 to 30.39% in 2025. Subsequently, this intervention has greatly improved the farm forestry, where the county government has supported farmers with high-value fruit trees like avocado and macadamia, further boosting the resilience of the farming communities against drought and increasing the profitability of their farms. On youth and gender, Honorable Speaker and honorable members, we have been championing empowerment, inclusion, and community resilience through investment in targeted social infrastructure, empowerment programs, and policy reforms. To date, more than 35,000 residents have directly benefited from empowerment initiatives across all wards. Our Tents and Chairs program, through which we have distributed 102 tents, has earned each benefiting group approximately 15,000 shillings a month and collectively generating nearly 18 million shillings annually. In advancing gender equality and economic inclusion, the county established the Kaitheri Apparel Factory, a flagship initiative providing women and youth with modern skills and employment in garment production. The county has continued to construct border and car watersheds, and in addition, 5,000 youth have benefited from driving courses, opening access to employment and self-employment opportunities. For persons with disabilities, we enacted the Kirinyaga County energized our youth participation in sports and diversified our county's sporting culture. We have also upgraded more than 11 playgrounds across all sub-counties, including Kerugoya Stadium, Thaita, Karira, and Kamushege, and others, transforming them into safe and standard playing fields. Beyond sports, we have strengthened social infrastructure through construction of social halls and border sheds supporting community gathering and public participations and offering a conducive environment for riders to operate in. The Governor's Minji football tournament remains a unifying force and a powerful platform for identifying and nurturing local talents while promoting women and men participation as well. I take this opportunity to welcome you to the upcoming finals, where winners will take increased cash prizes compared to the last season as follows. The men's winning team this year will take 1.5 million shillings. The first runners-up, 1 million shillings. Second runners-up, 750,000 shillings. And the fourth runners-up at 500,000 shillings. For the women, the winning team will take 500,000. The first runners-up, 350,000. The second runners-up, 200,000. And the fourth runners-up, to 100, we've increased to 150,000. There are other awards at various stages, such as at pool level, where they have been receiving 40,000 for the winners, and at the ward levels at 20,000 for the winners. Besides, as we promised during the launch, we shall also be having a contest between the County Assembly and the Executive. And as such, I call upon all of us to choose our teams very wisely and prepare your boots for the duel. Sports in Kirinyaga are no longer just recreation. It is a tool for empowerment, social cohesion, and talent development. The county is nurturing champions on the field and also for life. On finance and economic planning and ICT, last but not least, honorable members and Mr. Speaker, when this administration took office in 2017, the county faced numerous challenges in financial management and digital system. Revenue collection was largely manual, prone to leakages, and accountability mechanisms were weak. The absence of an integrated planning and monitoring tool also limited the efficiency of service delivery. To address these challenges, the county government prioritized strengthening fiscal discipline, institutionalizing economic planning, and embracing digital transformation as enablers of sustainable development. By embracing performance-based budgeting, resources are now aligned with priority programs, enabling efficient service delivery in health, agriculture, education, and infrastructure. Today, I am proud to report that the Department of Finance has transformed the way our government operates through prudent management of financial resources and a strategic focus on automation. As a result, our county has consistently ranked well among top performers nationally in development budget absorption, as recognized by the Office of the Controller of Budget, testament to our commitment in delivering tangible results for our people. The county has fully digitized revenue collection through the KiriPay system. This platform has significantly enhanced efficiency, sealed revenue leakages, and made it easier for citizens to pay for single business permits, licenses, and cess fees. As a result, the county has recorded a steady and commendable rise in on-source revenue, reflecting improved financial discipline, expanding revenue streams, and enhanced compliance. Starting at 344 million shillings, we have now reached a remarkable 852 million shillings in 2024 in revenue collection. This upward trend affirms the county's commitment to financial sustainability and its capacity to mobilize resources for transformative development. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, the county digital transformation journey has been equally impressive, with automation, and modernization across critical service areas, enabling data-driven decision-making, transparency, and improved citizen engagement. Key milestones in digitization include public service reforms involving the development of an online skill audit tool and a fully digital e-recruitment portal, improving transparency and efficiency in human resource management. We also have a project management and transparency through implementation of the Project Investment Management Information System, PIMIS, providing a public dashboard and feedback mechanism from citizens to the county executive. We have the health systems digitization that includes the deployment of Tibabu health management in our 76 level 2 and level 3 facilities, while Kirowea level 5 hospital operates a dedicated HMIS platform for enhanced patient data management. Climate and resource management, which has integrated the financially locally led climate action program to strengthen digital documentation and monitoring of climate-related interventions. And finally, for project planning and monitoring, for provision of continuous updates, we have the project planning and monitoring system ensuring real-time project tracking and accountability. We can therefore say that all our services are now fully automated and end-to-end in Kirinyaga County. Kirinyaga financial systems are therefore not just stable, they are strategic. Every shilling is working harder, smarter, and more transparently to uplift lives and unlock growth. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker and honorable members, our strategic investments in infrastructure, in health, in agriculture, and enterprise development have boosted local productivity and expanded income-generating opportunities for our people. Notably, our gross county product has increased from 114.9 billion shillings in 2017 to 190.79 billion in 2024, injecting significant liquidity into the local economy. Our economic growth rate now stands at 5.4%, surpassing the national average of 4.9%. Equally encouraging is the reduction in our poverty index, which has dropped from 23% to 21%, and we have lifted approximately 52,000 households out of poverty. When you consider that in the context of our total population, it is roughly about 9.5% of our population have been lifted out of poverty. These gains affirm our commitment to inclusive development and a healthier, more prosperous Kirinyaga for all. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, to sincerely thank this honorable assembly for the steadfast support you have continued to extend to us, particularly through the timely passage of crucial bills and policies that have enabled the county government to effectively deliver on its mandate. Your collaboration has been instrumental in advancing our shared agenda of creating a prosperous county. As Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it is done. Indeed, the milestone we have achieved together affirm that with determination, collaboration, and selfless service, no goal is beyond our reach. Our youth are rising, our women are leading, our farmers are feeding the nation, our entrepreneurs are creating jobs. We still have work to do to complete the development journey we began 8 years ago. With unity as our compass, values as our foundation, and God as our guide, Kirinyaga must continue to rise. steadfast, focused, and ready to finish strong. God bless Kirinyaga, and God bless Kenya.
Honorable members and invited guests, I wish to thank you. Thank Her Excellency, the Governor, for delivering the 2025 Annual State of County Address to this Assembly. I also wish to extend my gratitude to all the guests for taking time to attend and witness this important occasion. Your Excellency, following the adjournment, there will be a brief photo session outside the chambers. And on your behalf, I take this opportunity to invite all the honorable members and invited guests to a luncheon at the Governor official residence. Honorable members and distinguished guests, please let us be upstanding. Your Excellency, the Governor, honorable members, and invited guests, we have concluded the business of the day. The County Assembly now stands adjourned until Monday, the 17th day of November, 2025 at 10 a.m. I wish to remind the honorable members and invited guests, you remain standing and in silence for the national and East African community anthem and until Her Excellency, the Governor procession, has exited the chambers. I thank you.